Hello, this is Ava from Soul GPS. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I wanted to answer the question, do we need a narcissistic abuse? Do we need any form of abuse in order to prosper, grow, learn, evolve, self-realize, and so on and so forth? And this video, this topic was inspired by a question that was posed in one of my videos. I want to read you part of the comment. It's a long comment and it's full of very important key questions and concepts that I think is something that maybe you're struggling with too as you're going through this journey. So I wanted to bring this to your attention and actually talk about this. So this person says, thanks Ava for another great video. You're welcome. There's something that I don't understand though. On the one hand, you're acknowledging the beautiful fruits you got from a relation with a narcissist. So basically you're saying that the abuse was actually a good thing that happened in your life because you're now more self-aware, self-realized, fulfilled individual. And on the other hand, you're basically advising people not to invest energy in a relationship with narcissists and thus preventing other empaths or HSPs, which stands for highly sensitive people, to also get the same positive fruits as consequence of being with a narc. So I see a big contradiction here. Apart from that great video, in my opinion, it was wrong for us to even go through the narcissist abuse in the first place. And I believe with all my heart that if I wouldn't have gone through any sort of abuse in the first place, meaning growing up in a safe, nurturing environment and surrounded by mentally healthy people, then I would have been as much self-realized and self-aware as with the narcs in my life, since there is nothing that can propel us more forward than sincere or authentic love. And yes, I 100% agree with you, and I want to take an opportunity with this video to dispel any confusion that I may have created in any of my videos. That wasn't my intent. I am much more focused in my more recent videos, my more recent material on offering you tools of growth and ways of moving through this process so that you can be free and you can live a happy life and you can focus on your purpose and the things that really matter to you. But it is a good thing, I think, to ever so often come back to the core issues and talk about this. So I find this to be quite of a fundamental concept to address. So here's what I think. This is my opinion. You may disagree. Other people may disagree, and I 100% respect that. You have every right to disagree, and I welcome that in the forum. But I think that we didn't need trauma. We didn't need abuse. We didn't need to go through the horror of that in order to find growth, find meaning, find depth. I don't think it's necessary, and here's why. And this is something that's been documented by doctors, researchers, people way smarter than me about this topic. And they all come to more or less the same conclusion, that trauma freezes us in place. So when we're doing healing, especially inner child healing really illustrates that, we go back to the places in which we're stuck and we work on bringing the younger parts of ourselves to maturation. It's a process of maturation. So with love, just like the person pointed this out in this video, this maturation can happen faster. Right? And in an ideal world, if we were to imagine what that would look like, we would be surrounded by people who are wise, who are giving us guidance, who are giving us love, who are teaching us about setting boundaries, who are instructing us about the things that are wise to do versus the ones that aren't, so we don't end up wasting a lot of our time and energy trying things that don't work and so on and so forth. That's the kind of ideal society. Hopefully it's the direction in which we're moving. That would be wonderful. However, the reality is that the world is very complex. This process is very complex. So hence, these issues can be difficult to untangle. That's why we have this channel. There are other channels who talk about this, that talk about this. That's why you are seeking answers, because these answers don't come about easy. There's so many layers to this that we need to untangle, and every person on this journey is going to have a little bit of a different process. They're going to have a little bit of a different need. So, we search, we listen, we learn, and we create our own customized version of healing. That's why one-on-one coaching or one-on-one therapy can be so helpful when you have a good person to work with who can guide you towards what it is that you specifically need. So there's a lot out there. This is a complex process. These are complex issues. The world is complex. So we're living in a world where, unfortunately, there's a lot of evil here. I mean, there's no, there's no reason to be PC about it, that it's, call it something else. It is evil. It is bad. There are bad people out there doing bad things. There is lack of values in our society by and large. We have been taken over by commercialization. I'm not going to go into this now because this merits its own video, but there are a lot of bad things going on on our planet. There are a lot of bad people. So, having said that, since we have experienced abuse, since we have been traumatized, and I think virtually everyone on our planet in some ways has been traumatized to one degree or another, some more than others, it is my belief, it is my conviction that we do with it the best we can. That we use whatever tools we have to turn lead into gold, to alchemize this trauma, to find ways to reframe it, to find ways in which we can look for even blessings. I know this may feel to some of you as she's going way off the deep end, but maybe even find some blessing in it. It's something that's worked for me. This channel is very closely connected with my own experience, and I try to share with you as much of what has worked for me, as well as also what's worked for other people and what I've read in books, what I've gauged from my work with clients directly. I just want to share it all. And sometimes I have so much to share, I don't know if I'll have enough of time in this lifetime to share it all with you, because there's so much. It's such a rich topic. But that's what I think that, what else do we do, right? What else do we do? Do we just resign and do nothing? But also, I don't think we consciously go out there looking for trouble. I never would have implied that in any of my videos, that's something that we were looking to have a relationship with narcissists. Some people go really far with spiritual explanations, saying that there's karma, there's past lives, that these narcissists are teachers. And personally, I don't believe in that. You may disagree. I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. I think it is something that, in fact, sets us back in our evolution. It makes us regress. It makes us mature slower. And the best thing we can do is to work on that and go within, seek help to help our maturation get to a place where we feel really good about our lives and about ourselves. And that's the intention of this channel. So hopefully I was able to convey that in this video, and there is no more confusion about that. Again, I don't think that trauma is necessary for growth. Love, yes, absolutely, love is necessary. And the beautiful thing about love is that we can self-cultivate it, and we can help ourselves, and we can become the parents that we lacked. We can become our best partners. We can become our best allies to help bring ourselves from the pit of despair and the abyss of depression, and help ourselves come up to the surface and reach for the stars. So again, that's the intent of my channel. Let's do the best that we can with what we have, and hopefully you found value and clarification here. So I'd love for you to share your own experience, your own thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I think this is a great topic to dive deeper in. And again, if you do disagree, I 100% respect your opinion, and I think it just broadens the discussion. So I invite you to the comments below, and have a beautiful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or sweet dreams if you're about to go to bed. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.